simple welcome back to my channel. I know I've not been online for a couple of weeks now. Yeah, this is due to quite a few issues. Um, the machines, equipment, one or two major of my equipment packed up, and I cannot go online. It's a major equipment that I normally use for broadcast packed up, and that's why it's costing me a lot of money to bring some of this equipment back together, and rather me using a substandard equipment. First and foremost was my laptop that packed up, and then some of the sound mixer also packed up, and then makes it very difficult for me to continue broadcasting for the past few weeks. But I'm glad to tell you, hopefully, all things being equal, I should be back on air end of the month. That is in quotes. But a lot of things have happened while I was off air. People have done incredible things, going by the video, going by the text and emails I receive. And I want to use this opportunity to thank you guys that have been supportive, asking about me, about what happened that wasn't on air. Yeah, that was just the situation. Thank you for the texts. Thank you for the email. Thank you for the WhatsApp messages. Everything is all right. I'm in good shape. I'm doing well. It's just that I need a few dollars to get some of this equipment back so that we can all come together again. Well done, you guys out there that have been able to use some of the videos to start your project. I've seen quite a few, quite a few remarkable stories and people doing very well in the past couple of weeks. Thank you anyway. I'm not going to stay long on this. I just want you guys, my fans, to know that that is just the situation of things, and that was why I couldn't come on air past few weeks. Thank you once again. You've been amazing. All Nigerians, Africans that are based abroad, that are doing very well, hardworking, resilient, forward-thinking, Nigerians that are, making other economy of the countries where they are, in Malaysia, in Singapore, in Japan, in UK, in US, in Canada, in Australia, wherever you guys find yourself, keep doing what you need to do. We just need to encourage one another. We need to be a little bit more pushful so that we can attain the dream that we want to be, the dream that we have aspired to come to Western world. The kind of dream, the kind of lifestyle we dream of, and then we are there. We should not forget home, because the terrain where you are is not going to be there forever. You could see economies of country collapsing. Look at what happened in Britain, the Brexit. Look at what happened in Turkey, in Venezuela, in Syria. It's a kind of sign of the end of time that to tell us that things will never remain the same. And if you look at the longest time you live, wherever country you find yourself, whatever country you are, that you've been able to make ends, make good living, or take good advantage of the place. Try not to spend the entire resources that is coming to your hand. Things we grow older day by day, and whatever you don't tackle now, will be much more difficult for you when you get older. So make hay when the sun shines. Today, you might have some money, you might not have very big family, you might have big family. It doesn't matter. It's always saying that God's time is the best. But we all say the God's time is the best, but you need to you need to walk into God's time. God's time is any time. But it's also depend on you yourself, what you can aspire to do. A little push here, a little push there, a little push there, a little push here. With all the resources, don't be extravagant, don't be too extravagant. Don't get me wrong, you can enjoy yourself, you can do good things, but at the same time, don't forget that there's a purpose, there's a reason why you left Nigeria, why you left Africa, why you left the country where you were born. You're not born in the current place where you are. Hello guys, so just 1 minute, I'm trying to use a monitor here. Who are these on the chart? A little, if you look at how you came to the country where you are, if you look at that, it is evident that you've been very resilient to tackle the obstacles which you faced when you first arrived in that country. It is evident that you did not achieve what you have today in 1 year. Unless somebody is doing fraud, unless somebody is doing bad things, there's no way in 1 year, 2 years, you attain what you have got today. It took you strong and dedicated commitment and hard work to even regularize your paper, to even get you stay, walk around. It took you that extra sleepless night to be able to, press button here and there, things that you shouldn't have done, things that you shouldn't have put your hands in. But at the end of the day, God gave you that grace and mercy to be able to get to the paper. And now you're not comfortable. You got all the things you need. You got a job, you get a business, you got everything going. Everything is going on well for you. Then you need to now say, well, time waits for nobody, and the world and it doesn't continue like that. You remember today that what you became today was a product of your resilience and commitment. I know we are very tough. We tough Nigerians, tough Africa. Name it anywhere in the world where you cannot find Nigerians. 37 years ago, one young man went to Uzbekistan. 37 years ago. How many people know where Uzbekistan is 37 years ago? I know Nigerians they travel far and near, but Uzbekistan is a very cold place. Snow, coming down. But that young Nigerian, that hardworking Nigerian, got married to a white lady in Uzbekistan. And the product of that marriage was the great footballer, Nigerian footballer, who played for several clubs in UK. Now, what am I driving at? What I'm driving at is that the resilience, the commitment, the way and manner you did it doesn't matter how you did it, is the end product, the end result. It doesn't matter the 37, the hard work, how you avoid the police, avoid the law enforcement agent. But the good thing is that the product, young man then, nobody gave him a chance when he traveled to Uzbekistan. The product of that marriage is a professional footballer. So that's to tell you that only God knows during that 35 years ago, it must be very tough from Nigeria. But that tough system makes we Nigerians to do very well. So the tougher the situation of things around you during that time, and you made it, you're able to get one or two things together. Please, I'm begging you, right? Please earmark some things for investment. I just I spoke to an estate agent in Nigeria today, right? A room and parlor in one location, somewhere outskirts of Lagos, is 96,000 naira rent per annum. I'm not too sure. 96, at the end of the day, they said 96,000 naira. In the end, 1 year, including agreements and agreement with the solicitor or something that they call it, was going to about 135,000 naira for a room and a parlor. It's not in Lagos, it's outside Lagos. It's about 20 minutes drive from that place to Lagos Island. And what does that indicate? That tells you that if a room and parlor could be rented out for 135,000 naira, I'm not too sure whether they're going to share toilet and bathroom. So what are you waiting for? That's to tell you that there is an investment waiting for you. Do not waste all the resources that you have in the country that you are. I'm not going to stay too long. Now, a word is enough for the wise. A word is enough for the wise. That's to tell you there is something which you can just have a plot. Get it, do it nicely. 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom flat. Right, don't get me wrong. I was just even told that 1 bedroom flat with 2 toilets, that is ensuite room and a toilet, visitor's toilet, is going for 300,000 naira. So what are you waiting for? I'm also told just this month, today, that 2 bedroom flat goes quickly like hot cake. 2 bedroom flat goes quickly like hot cake. 2 bedroom flat with ensuite room, 2 bedroom flat, 2 toilet, 2 bathroom, and a visitor's toilet is for 400,000 naira. So what are you waiting for? And this is outside Lagos. So it tells you that don't waste your money. You can invest in property in Nigeria. You can invest in property in Nigeria. I'm not going to stay long. I just want to use this as an appetizer. Hopefully, I'm coming back end of the month. Hopefully, all things being equal for the equipment, if I'm able to get all the equipments very well. And if you want to help, don't worry, it's an open help. If you've got an equipment, it's a used equipment that is good, you can post it to me. We're together. Don't forget that this channel, this forum, is a progressive channel. It's a progressive channel. It's a channel that galvanizes people that have slept, we wake them up from their slumber. This is a period that you need to, money is coming in today, 2-3 years down the line, the amount of money that you are having, you might not have it anymore. So a word is enough for the wise. The amount of resources. I've seen people being laid off. Look at Thomas Cook. Thomas Cook has a history of 190 years. They just went bust like that. And about 2,500. You know how many people that are dependent on Thomas Cook? Not only in UK, worldwide. So those holiday resorts in all countries where they dependent on the passengers on the customers of Thomas Cook. They go to Europe holidays, they go to America, they go to US, they go to Canada, they're all over the place. So all of them, their business is being truncated. That's the signs of times. That is the signs of time. And I don't know how you're going to take advantage of the signs of time. Don't fall victim of the signs of time. Look at what you have today. If you need to borrow money, you can borrow money. If you need to sell some things, sell some things. Get that business going by starting a project back in Africa, back in Nigeria, back again. All those African guys that are around you, that are wasteful, that just you can do away with them. Anybody that is not contributing positively to your life, you can avoid them. This is a channel that wakes people up from slumber. You can become a property mogul, property guru, business guru. Don't listen to those uncles that ask you. It is that keep asking you for money. There is good. You give uncle, you give brother, you give nephew, you give cousin money. Right. It is now time to invest in yourself. Look back. Look how far back have you lived in the country where you are at the moment? How far back have you been in that country? What have you done that is a project that you can say, yes, this is my project of all the years that I've spent in that country? What can you say it is the thing that you have made, that you have done? Tell me, can you point out what you have made in that country? What you have done that you can take back, go to Africa? Tell me that thing that you think it is the most significant thing that you can say, yes, of all the years I've done in this country, this is a flat which I've built. This is a flat which I've created. This is a flat which I've built. Yeah, people can say export, but it drains money. But the only thing that will always be significant, that you will always look back on, is that be a landlord rather than be a tenant. You go back to Nigeria, you go back to Africa, you keep renting, you keep paying for the hotels, you keep paying for these, and uncles and aunties keep coming. Yeah, they love it because you have dollars, you have pounds, you have everything, you have yen, you have. See, you've been in Malaysia, you've been in Singapore, you've been in, name it. Please do not waste your time. Time waits for nobody. See what you can do. Hopefully, all things being equal, God sparing our life, finance being proper, I will be able to come back on here again by the end of the month. You are resilient Nigerians. You that you're in Malaysia, in Singapore, in China, in US, in Japan, in UK, in Europe, and of course in South Africa. Anybody that has left the shores of Nigeria, they went to come to improve their lives. This is a channel. Share this channel, watch my video, make good comments. Let us succeed together, because your success is my success. My success is your success. Anytime we see Nigerians triumphing here and there, oh, trust me, because we are resilient. We are not lazy back home. We are very hardworking. God bless you. I'll see you hopefully by the end of the month. All right, take care. Cheers. Bye-bye.